Hey, what's up, good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know what I do. It is Tuesday morning. It's November 28th, and it's 3:31 in the a.m. And I am reading this new love. It's called Elders Meditation, and it's recovery from the view of indigenous folks. Amen. And the quote comes from his name, Wilma Mankiller, who was a Cherokee. It says, people say that crisis changes people and turns ordinary people into wiser or more responsible ones. Amen. For the crisis. People tend to think that experiencing a crisis is a bad thing. And I want to say, on some levels, yes, but it depends on your perspective. A crisis can be cathartic. A crisis can purge you of all the ugly because I want to say, you make friends with the pain of the crisis. In my family, in the dynamic, I'm known as the person that regulates. I respond in bringing order to the crisis. My sister has now stepped up. My sister's the baby. Now she's gone from the baby, doing what babies do, usually the crying one, to being able to manage the crisis. See, I bring order, and my sister facilitates everyone through. Amen. So now she is coming to her being and into her role, other than being known as the baby and the crier. Amen. And I want to say, in my experience, initially I was angry at my sister. And then I realized, she's coming into her position, her formation. Amen. Stepping into her role. And I'm moving into a different role. I think we've kind of crisscrossed patterns. It's like my sister was initially known as the more spiritual one, and we still get into these rabbinical, that's what I call them, conversations about how we perceive the gospel. But now she has taken over a role in the family. And I think one of the reasons that my sister was not in the role of the family is because she left home to go to college at 18 and didn't return back to, I want to say, the city for maybe 10 years, 12 years. And she's lived life. Again, she has stepped out of the role of baby. Amen. And we are all well past the age of baby, but I know, and speaking to some of the relatives, that's how they know us as little kids. And it's hard for them to relate to us as adults because that's all they ever knew. That's all they ever saw. Let me get back to this. Again, the quote is, people say that crisis changes people and turns ordinary people into wiser or more responsible ones. And it says, there is a saying, conflict precedes clarity. The medicine wheel teachings say, in order for something to change, it must first go through a struggle. And that's what we say in Faith Walk too. No cross, no crown, no test, no testimony. It says, when a crisis enters our lives, other powers are there to help us. We will learn some lessons. Will I honor and respect the next crisis? Honor and respect the next crisis. So it doesn't say you go through one and you're done. You know, there's a breaking process in a faith walk. You know, and people want to throw their hands up and say, why me? You know, there's a breaking process. One, to sever your ties to the world. And two, to awaken you to the fact that, you know, you are totally dependent upon the Most High in these situations. And you should rely on the Most High and seek the Most High in these situations. Amen. The writer finishes up with, Great Spirit, if a crisis occurs today, let me learn the lesson of wisdom. Let me learn the lesson of wisdom. Let me learn the lesson of obedience. Let me learn the lesson. And during this time of crisis, allow me the space of comfort under your wing. Amen, amen, amen.